Oi, you know what time it is? You're tuned in listening to Dry That Aussie Metal Guy. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of his content when it drops. And remember, stay brutal, you mad dogs. Roof.
Okay then,
Awesome.
G'day, how the bloody hell are you all going? It is Jai, that Aussie metal guy, here with my awesome co-host Jim. This is the Bloody Legends podcast. It's a great pleasure that we get to have a chat with vocalist Sean Killian of Vio-Lence, who are due to hit Australian shores for the first time ever, believe it or not. And 29 years for Sacred Reich. I know this tour has been pushed back a fair bit, Sean, so it's fucking great that this is finally happening, and cheers for joining us, mate.
Indeed.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Can't wait to get out there.
Yeah, I know. This tour, I think, was booked, was it like back 2019, kind of as COVID kind of fucking hit, and then everything kind of shut down on you guys. It must have been a bit of a kick in the fucking arse, eh?
Yeah, and then they want us to come out earlier, but it was kind of like, well, your country, you have to open the country before we can come back.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, so but now it's open, so it's good. It'll be a good time. Yeah.
And I have been seeing some of the performances. I did actually sneak over to the page and watch that one at the Whiskey A Go Go recently. Man, it looks absolutely unreal. So the Australian fans are in for a treat, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, and the whiskey for our type of music is hard to sell out. Yeah, because they have a higher ticket price. There's more security, and the drinks are a heck of expensive. So there's other clubs we could have played, but I really wanted to play the whiskey because it's like a historic place that some of my I'm a fan of some of the musicians that play there, like Jim Morrison and the Doors and a lot of bands.
Yeah.
Van Halen. I mean, yeah. So to be on that stage is kind of cool. Yeah,
no doubt.
There is
That's very cool.
Whole lot of history behind it. What is one of the most things you missed about playing live there, Sean? Because it was quite a minute since you were able to play live.
I think the biggest thing I miss is just the energy in the room when we play, Vio-Lence music live to the fans. I like seeing the stage, the stage diving, all the interaction, because we like it when there's no barrier. That's, kind of our thing, but of course not everywhere allows that, but where it does, it's cool, and I like a lot now seeing these young fans that come out to the show that thought they'd never see us, and there's probably 2 generations that have gone by since we last played, so that's exciting for me too.
Very cool. And there's a younger generation too that is discovering all of you guys. I mean, Jay and I grew up, seeing you guys and hearing that. But for a younger generation that's discovering, especially thrash metal, they're like, it's a different vibe for them. So that's very cool that you're getting to do that.
I mean, there's kids there that are 15, 16 up on the rail, and just and you go out, and because I like to go out to the merch booth sometimes to talk to the fans and sign stuff, and it helps sell merch. But it's always cool to see like older fans and younger fans, and people are in the middle, but yeah, there's a lot of young kids out there that are really latching on to this whole thrash metal thing, because I think they're today you hear a lot of these metal bands, and for me personally, I just hear a lot of them sounding the same, and it's like the thing with the Bay Area thrash metal is I don't think you could really say that this band sounds like that band, like that band, like Death Angel is way different than Exodus, and we're different than both of them, and Testament, and so Heathen, we're all got a different sound to ourselves, but it still has that thrash metal speed, and those chunky parts that stir the crowd up. And,
absolutely.
Not only having all these kids come in and catch you guys live, this newer generation, you've also influenced so many bloody thrash metal bands, not only here in Australia, but world bloody wide.
Yeah, I think so. I hear that a lot when we meet younger bands that are out there doing it, Municipal Waste and Warbringer and people like that. They come up and say, "Oh, dude, you're such an influence," and And even bands that are just playing their local shows, they're the same thing, because we have a lot of different bands open, because when you're traveling, they usually grab one of the home acts to open the show. And so you get to kind of run into them. And yeah, that's what we hear that a lot. And it's awesome. Cool. I like it.
It definitely is cool. Have you got a favorite track you like to play live, mate?
Upon Their Cross is a pretty heavy one.
Yeah.
We play that live, and that chunky groove is really cool. And I also like Bodies on Bodies, because those backing vocals really get the crowd going.
No doubt.
Hell yeah. Who have you got? Not only are you playing in Australia, dude, but you're just about to fly out to bloody Asia as well, aren't you? You've got Vietnam, Thailand, and Singapore before you hit Australia, yeah?
Yeah, 1:30. I get an Uber to the Sacramento airport, fly to LAX, and tonight we fly to Vietnam.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Very
then
cool.
Then we do Bangkok, Singapore. Then we come to visit you guys, and then New Zealand, and then we go to the Hammer Sonic Festival in Indonesia.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That Hammer Sonic Festival will be good, eh? Is that first time you played it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
And then we come back home, and then on the 23rd we play the Hell's Heroes Festival in Houston.
Damn, it must be really good to finally get these shows out, considering what happened during COVID. Because I know you were gearing up to play a whole fucking stack of these shows, and then like you dropped that single in 2020, and then you're the EP in 2022, and I know you were all gearing up for a big few things, and then for it to shut, it must be really encouraging to go, fuck, now we can finally get out there, we can play these shows, we can have this connection with the fans. Because the way the music industry compared to when you first started was albums. People were digesting albums and buying. Now the whole fucking industry is switched on its head. So playing live and connecting with those fans, and like you said, going out to the merch stand and getting some merch is a big part of it as well.
Oh yeah. Everything's digital now, so there's downloads, and so we released the album on vinyl, and I think they sold out pretty quick there, and then they had to repress it. And same with the re-release of Eternal Nightmare. We put those on cassette even.
Yeah, isn't it good to see the cassettes coming out? I'm one of those weirdos that buy cassettes now too, dude. I just have them. I don't even play them. I just stick them in my cassette collection.
Yeah.
The
nostalgia's there.
No 8 tracks. No 8 tracks though.
No 8 tracks though.
No 8 track. Okay.
So Sean, you've had a massive career littered with some amazing highlights, man. But what are some of your most memorable highlights so far?
Boy, it's hard to choose. I mean,
yeah, I know.
That first reunion show, those 2 shows were great. Anytime we play LA, so we went and played there with Sacred May 31st, 2019, and that was a great show.
Wow.
When we went to Bloodstock just last year, we went on at 1:45 and the place was packed, and for them it was hot, but they were out in the sun. There was no shade for them, but they were out in the sun at 1:45. We went on right after Butcher Babies. And it was a good show. It was great. And, that's a great festival. Vicky and Al, they do such a great job with it. And, we enjoy playing that one. And Alcatraz, the first time we went to Alcatraz Fest was the first time we went to Europe, in 2019. And that was a huge deal. That tent, we played the Swamp stage, and it's a giant tent, and it was packed all the way back outside the tent, to the vendors trying to sell hot dogs and crap. Yeah, that was an amazing show.
No doubt.
I can name off a ton of them. I could sit here
right. No doubt.
Because every time we play, this music just makes people go insane, and it's always
it's thrash. It's that frenzy, and that's a hell of a feeling.
Yeah, it is.
Are you picking anything? Are you doing any record front to back? Or are you kind of picking some off each one?
We try to spread it out. Yeah. I mean, we do a lot of Eternal Nightmare, and we do some Oppressing the Masses songs, and then we do a couple of new ones. But
Cool.
yeah, there's a lot of it's from Eternal Nightmare.
Okay, cool. Very cool. Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Yes. So I did mention this is the first time ever in Australia for Vio-Lence, man. Is there anything you're keen to do besides rip everyone's head off with a great fucking set all across Australia?
I wish I could do something, but we play every night.
I know, I've seen that.
Play 5 shows in a row.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's insane. That is being presented by Hardline Media over here, and Doug and crew are a really great bunch of people. So I'm sure they will get you out to see a few things in between that as well. Tuesday, March 7th, you do kick off at the Basement in Canberra. March 8th is Manning, Sydney. March 9th, Enigma in Adelaide. That's a cool venue. Hidden Intent, that's my local town, Adelaide. So I'll probably get over there and catch you guys for that one as well. March 10th, the Zoo, Brisbane. And March 11th, Max Watts in Melbourne. Do you have any message for the Aussie fans, man?
I'm so happy to be coming there and so happy to be bringing Vio-Lence music to all the fans there. And we're really... it's really a great build, hanging out, joining up with our friends over at Sacred Reich, and it should be a great time. And I can't wait to see you guys. And I don't really hide backstage a lot, so I'm typically pretty available. And if you see me, don't be afraid to just ask for a picture or say hey or whatever, because that's the kind of person I am.
That's the way. Make sure you bring up some bank for merch so you can go up to the merch stand, talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. It's looking really good. I know ticket sales here in Adelaide just about sold out and a few other places as well. So it's really good. I know everybody is hungry as bloody hell to have Sacred Reich and Vio-Lence. And I know after the hiatus you guys have and then coming back, everybody is just nuts for you guys and keen to get it going, eh?
Awesome. I can't wait.
Cool. Do you have anything else you'd like to add in there, Jim?
Hey, no, just thank you for taking time to talk to us, man. And this is my internal teenager is screaming, so this is very cool to meet you here.
Excellent. I can't wait to be there.
Indeed.
Sean, it's been an absolute pleasure. Do you have any last words, shout outs, thank yous, or anything else you'd like to add in there, my friend?
Vio-Lence. Come check it out.
Good. Cheers, bro.
Oi, you're tuned in to Jai That Aussie Metal Guy, so make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of his sick content. And remember, stay brutal, you legend.